I got too excited. I got too excited.
Where's your video?
Oh, is it not there? Is it not
No.
there? Oh, why is it not? It's weird that the camera doesn't just. There we go.
There you are.
Here
Give me a heart attack. I spent all afternoon getting this shit
Sorry.
ready, and then you fucking drop in and out
Why did I do it?
like a teenager.
Keep your heart in check.
Oh god, here we go. All right.
Check. Right, we are streaming. We're streaming on all the things.
We're streaming on all things. Let me put the 5-minute countdown up. You know, it might go earlier than the 5-minute countdown because now 8:27, and I forgot to get that up while I was having a go at you, just going, Gary,
you were talking to me about incompetence.
Yeah. There it is.
That's all right, man.
See, this is what happens. I get a heart attack. I've got it all set up, and then old Troy goes, "Oh, I did something."
Then I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
How's your day been, dude?
All right. Oh, good. Just looked after Claire. I've been I won't get into it, but I've been making a little video for my in-laws for their business, just a little mock-up video, and I've been learning some new editing skills. Just doing that thing like when you got a still image in a video, but you pan from one side of the still image to another, or you start zoomed in and zoom out.
Yeah,
just little things like that. Just it's simple stuff, but I didn't know how to do it before, and now I know how to do it, and feels nice. Feels nice. Learning, mate.
This is what I often say about being a freelancer or self-employed. Is you end up having to have so many skill sets.
Yeah.
Like you can't just do the thing you do. You also have to be a PR expert and a graphic designer. A video editor and all this stuff.
Have you made sure that we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch?
We are. I've checked. We are definitely on both, mate.
Boom. Nice.
Yeah. We've got the 5-minute doodahs going.
The doodahs. Sweet. That's what we're after. Nice. And I made some boss nachos tonight.
Ah, nice.
Made some boss nachos, mate.
I've been watching on Netflix The Chef Show, which is Jon Favreau's docuseries about cooking.
Oh, it's just the one with Gwyneth Paltrow. Didn't realise that she was in Homecoming.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was from now. I saw that episode today.
Yeah.
But I don't blame her at all. She just goes and she films the scenes.
Yeah.
Who knows what Marvel film they're going to be in?
Yeah.
I'm like, more power to you. That's fine.
You know all of Marvel's secrecy about oh no, don't do anything. Don't leak this. Don't. Gwyneth Paltrow must be out there. I never have. I don't even know what I'm filming.
Yeah. Don't tell me what this is for, and then I can't leak it. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't spoil a movie with a gun to my head. I don't know what I've done, but for the 10 years I've been here, I come in, I say some lines, and then I fuck off, and I don't care about you nerds.
And they'll be like, Gwyneth, would like you to meet Tom Holland. He's going to be playing. No, don't tell me. I'll just do the scene with him, but don't tell me who he is.
I've got candles to make, all right? I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I hadn't heard of Goop or whatever her company's called until today.
Oh yeah.
She gets
quite famous.
I understand she gets a lot of shizzle for that.
Oh, there was that big thing where the candle smelled like a vagina or something, and the internet had a field day on that.
In her defense, does the candle smell like her vagina, or does her vagina smell like candles?
Well, having been, down there, I can tell you, it absolutely does not smell like her vagina.
Okay.
Right. Okay, it's 8:30, but the countdown says 1:40. Should we just jump in?
Sure.
Why not? It's 8:30. Okay, we'll just give it.
It's 8:30. People know to be here for 8:30.
Exactly. Okay, let's jump in.
It's like when you're in school. The countdown's for us. It's not for you.
No, the bell doesn't just miss you. I just miss you.
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay, shit. Should we jump in?
Yeah, jump in. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. This is Gary. I am Harv.
Hey, everyone.
We are the Just Us League. How's your lockdown going? What are you up to? Tonight, you're going to be watching Captain America, the Winter Soldier with us, the Just Us League. I'm wearing my Captain America Winter Soldier top that Gary got me.
Very nice, man. It suits you. You wear it well.
Oh, thanks, mate. It's a compression top for the gym, and I have not been going to the gym. Let me tell you.
It's more of a compression top than it used to be.
This top is earning its stripes tonight, let me tell you. Yeah.
Very nice.
That's right. So the idea behind these watch-alongs is that you queue up the movie, we queue up the movie. We can't show you the movie on the stream, obviously, because of copyright, but we will be watching it along. We all press play at the same time, which will happen in about a couple of minutes, and we watch along, and we talk, and you guys chat in the comments. If you're here watching, let us know in the comments. Where are you? What are you up to?
There's quite a lot to talk about with this film. I feel like it's everyone's, whether they realise it or not, it's everyone's favourite MCU movie.
It's such a good movie.
It's really good. It's really good. And I feel like tonally, it was a big shift for the MCU.
Yeah.
Like they tried more, what's the word I'm looking for? Extravagant things like Thor, and Guardians of the Galaxy at this point.
Yeah.
But they hadn't.
Guardians comes after this.
Serious.
Guardians comes
Everything
after
had
this.
been quite playful up to this point.
Yeah. And as far as sequels go, it's the easiest, the best of the origin story sequels. Easily the best. It's better than Thor 2, it's better than Iron Man 2. Why can't you hear me?
I can see you talking, but I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
But you can. No, I can see you talking.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of the dream scenario.
What do you like on the?
There you are. There you are. Don't worry. I solved it.
Sometimes Gary doesn't realise that there's a delay from us talking and then the stream going out into the internet and then broadcasting out.
That's not what it was at all. It was something way simpler than that.
I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah, I accidentally turned the volume down. That was it.
This is my science guy.
Right, let's get into it.
It's a long movie. It's a long movie. Yes. It's 2 hours, 17 minutes. So just queue up your movie. I've got it downloaded on my phone here. Queue up your movie. Get it ready. Okay, we're going to be going in. Just get it ready. Get that counter on 0, Okay, here we go. Get it ready on 0, counting it down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. Here we go. Oh, God, I'm so excited about this movie.
It's so good.
I loves it. I do. I loves it. Yes, what I was saying is it's easily the best of the sequels. I mean, better than Iron Man 2. Anything's better than Thor 2. And,
Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Is it better than Guardians of the Galaxy?
Ooh.
Which you sort of have rediscovered recently.
I did rewatch Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I really enjoyed it. It's fantastic. As always, up here, you can see in this little corner here, we're going to have some stills going along to kind of show you what scene we're up to. I'm in charge of those, which means I'm going to be forgetting where we're up to, and we're going to update the stills. This opening scene. I like how this is set in Washington, D.C. Just a nice change.
Oh, yeah.
From New York.
That always makes me think of Forrest Gump.
The obelisk.
Forrest!
Jenny! There are so many amazing buildings in D.C.
Never been.
My wife keeps talking about it. Annie. She goes on and on about D.C. She loves it.
If this scene does anything... Because you watch this scene and you go, okay, I know he's going to be Falcon.
Yeah.
He's going to be a superhero. So you go, so I assume at some point he's going to be improved physically.
Mate, I think he's in good shape. But Captain America is just in insane shape. Look,
yeah,
I feel sorry how they gave Falcon here. Like, you get the lime green shorts. Captain America gets, like, the Under Armour toned superhero outfit here.
Yeah, the figure hugging.
Look at that. Yeah, you get the hand-me-down sweatshirt and the lime green striped shorts. That's what you get. One thing I can't... what's coming up here? He's about to put something on the list, the Captain America list. A little fun fact, if you didn't know already, the list changes from country to country when they released it. So I'm going to have a little still image here of the list that was for the US. And it's got things like the moon landing and Thai food and all that sort of stuff. On the UK one, there's things like the 1966 World Cup, the Beatles, and it changes from country to country. Italy's one has things about like the Ferrari F1 wins and pasta, I assume. Cap.
And cheese on meat.
You must try the pasta. Here we go. Oh, look at Chris Evans. He is stacked. By the way, this is going to be... Here we go. There's a list for you there. I Love Lucy, Moon Landing, Berlin Wall, Steve Jobs, Disco, Thai food.
Thai food.
Yeah. There we go.
Star Wars. Then Star Wars was crossed out and it said Trek instead. I've never noticed that before.
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously wrong.
Yeah.
But...
And Disney having a little go at themselves. I like it. Look
how stacked he is, man.
Yeah, this watch along is going to be half commentary about the movie and half us just going, oh, Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris Evans.
That's it. Again, let's know in the comments. What do you guys think about Winter Soldier? Where's this stack in the MCU for you? Also, I think
it's in everyone's top 5 without a doubt. I think it's in everyone's top 3.
It's absolutely fantastic, and I love the widow's in here along in the movie, and that they've got a really good friendship. I think this really kind of grows and develops Widow and Captain America's relationship here.
Yeah.
Jared Christmas. Jared Christmas says on Facebook, Gary is so relaxed. I'm going to say, well, that's Gary.
I decided tonight to watch it from my sofa because I don't have a desk chair. So whenever I do the watch-alongs, I have to kind of sit bolt upright for like 2 hours, and it hurts my back. So I thought, do you know what, tonight, I'm going to watch from my sofa.
Yeah.
Can you see my legs? I'm wearing very short shorts.
I can't see it.
You can't.
By the way, I've got a still here. I've got a still here of one of the bad guys.
I know where this is going.
Now, this is what happened. We did a Marvelous show somewhere, and some guy in the audience came up to us afterwards and said, "You guys, if you had a baby, you'd look like the bad guy out of Winter Soldier." And we were like, "Who are you talking about?" It turns out he was talking about this guy right here. And it wasn't until we went and looked it up. He was like, "What is that guy talking about? If we had a baby, it would be this guy." And we saw it, and we were like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty child. Yeah, we get it.
Sidwell.
Fair call. Yeah. Another little still here. These guys look at the mission briefing. They look like a hot band about to drop an album. This is an album cover shot right here. Love it.
Can I just Arum UK? You know our mate Arum.
Arum, yeah.
He's just said this is the first time he's seeing this film.
What? Oh, dude. Oh, shit.
I kind of feel bad that we're going to talk over it.
We are going to talk over it.
I feel like saying, oh, dude, just watch this film.
Yeah, but watch us. Watch this film, and then you go back and watch it. Dude, this is an awesome film. Captain America jumping out of the plane there without a parachute is a little nod to The Ultimates, where Captain America says that parachutes are for sissies, which is the wrong message for everyone else in the army.
It's really undermining.
Yeah. By the way, I love that we've mentioned before Captain America's uniform in this, like Winter Soldier, more like Winter Collection. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. It's the nuts.
That's awesome. I love how the shield here is kind of muted tones as well.
Yeah. Well, it's based on Old Man Rogers, isn't it? From the comic book, where which is the uniform he wears. I don't know the story arc for that actually.
He wears it earlier when in like Super Soldier, like Captain America Super Soldier. I think there was a story arc in the comics where the first time he wears this. He might wear it again when he's Old Man Rogers. That's just an awesome espionage shield outfit, and the shield itself, the muted red, white, and blue on it as well. Well, stealth mission. Better get the stealth shield.
YouTube says hi Finn.
Yeah, Jared says he's got to put his kids to bed. No worries, mate.
Do that, Jared. Our good friend Jared Christmas. He's been on the show before. Yeah. He did the X-Men cartoon watch along. Aaron says it's all right. He's planning to watch it again. He's just started a chronological rewatch, so there will be. He'll be there soon.
A chronological one. Interesting.
So I'm assuming that means you start with Captain America.
Yeah. Then move up to Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Where are we?
Oh, Scarlett Johansson is wearing that outfit, isn't she? She is wearing that catsuit.
Yeah. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson, again, we've had this debate many times. She's alright. I think she's alright. She's good.
Oh, I really like her. I think she's one of the best actors around.
Oh, she's a great actress.
But what do you mean by she's all right? Like
I know people go like, oh, she's so hot, she's amazing. She's all right to me. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, she's my number one.
Yeah,
she's my numero uno.
Yeah, nice. I think my numero uno might be Rosamund Pike or Anna Kendrick.
Dude, just say Chris Evans.
Was it that obvious?
Yeah, just say Chris Evans. Good old Anna Kendrick. She's just like everyone's kind of fan choice to be Squirrel Girl, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
That's a badass action scene.
Oh, she's great. She's great.
What is it about Marvel films and staircases? Like stairwells. You know what I mean? Like they love a good action scene on a stairwell.
Yeah.
Especially Daredevil.
Yes. I like Winter Soldier. It does a good job of like making the fights look really weighty. Like you can feel the weight on every punch. It's good. Yeah. And even when they do the thing that I hate in editing fight scenes, which is quick cuts where you can't really see what's going on, they still do a very good job of doing quick cuts and still not dropping the intensity of the fight.
Is it the thing about when Jackie Chan directs movies, he doesn't do that or something? I think. Were you telling me about that? Like, there was a YouTube video all about it, I swear, that we watched.
I mean, like, the broad strokes thing about it is, like, when you've got people that know how to fight and you've got good actors there and you want to make a fight look good, is just give it some wide shots so you can actually see what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst culprit for it is Taken 3, where you're just like, it's 15 cuts to sell one punch. It's terrible.
Right. I watched a film last night called... Kev says, not enough action scenes in bungalows. Very good, dude. I was going to say... I watched a film last night on Netflix called Extraction, which is
the Chris Hemsworth. How was it?
It was fine.
Yeah, because some people have been raving about the action in that. Black Widow kicks some ass.
There's this... Yeah, it's this one scene that's literally about 10 minutes long, a single cut. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not. Yeah. But oh gosh.
A bit like Children of Men.
Yeah, exactly that. But with more action,
Yeah.
And it's good, and the action is good, but it's just a bit. I'm just fed up of broody heroes, really.
Yeah. Is it just a bit like action for the sake of action?
Yes. Yeah. But good performances, good direction. I'd recommend it. It's free if you've got Netflix, So
yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, and it's Chris Hemsworth. Who doesn't want to look at that for 2 hours?
I really like this opening mission. Yeah.
This guy here, he is actually Bartok the Leaper, which is a character from the comics. A really like comic book wise, quite a camp character in the sense of a brightly garbed supervillain.
Yeah.
But is it Bartok or Batroc or something like that?
I think he's a French dude.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I love this fight here. This is a good example of like wide shots.
Yes.
Look at him here. Yeah.
This guy is amazing.
Fair play to him. Like, he's holding his own against a super soldier here.
Exactly that.
See? Look at this wide shot. Yeah, beautiful shot. Take that. By the way, I'm a superhero. Did you forget?
Yeah. I'd love it if this dude came back.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
He deserves more than just one fight. Maybe he'd be in Bucky Winter Soldier. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I just called it Bucky and Winter Soldier.
Speaking French.
I just called it Bucky and Winter Soldier. That's how little I care about.
Oh, really? Falcon and Winter Soldier. Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the helmet here. There it is.
I speak French too. Hair, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, bit of hat hair. Good fight. I believe this French guy is using a French martial art known as savate, which is... Oh! I love that kick. Yeah. Savate is heavily reliant on kicks. A bit like a French taekwondo, if you will.
That's right, and the only weapon they're allowed to use is a baguette.
That's right.
And throwing croissants.
You keep a few snails in the belt.
Yeah.
slows your opponent down. Oh god, I've been locked up for so long. I do not know what to joke anymore.
Do you know the problem with these films is they make me assume I know how to fight. Do you know what I mean? Like I watch the action and I go, that looked easy. I could probably do that.
Yeah, I could kick someone like that. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
One thing I will notice in this film often, again, is the inconsistencies, and it happens in the comics as well, with the sharpness of the edge of Cap's shield. Sometimes it's sharp enough to cut through cables, and other times it's just blunt.
Yeah, right. I heard a rumor the other day on the grapevine about how there's some theories that Sam is going to have been given some sort of super soldier serum.
Really?
Falcon and Winter Soldier, yeah.
Because that's the big difference. I mean, Falcon and Captain America, like, let's face it, Captain America is a super soldier.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. Falcon is a dude.
He's an athletic dude.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this uniform. I love this Captain America outfit. Look at it. Oh.
It is cool. It's all straps and pouches. It's
I love Captain America's straps coming down the shoulders. Like, I think he's wearing like a little halter neck just for me.
I think it looks like. Have you seen these things advertised about correcting your posture?
Yeah, it looks like one of those. Like
he's got one of those.
Yeah. This is what's missing from our Captain America strength development is just posture.
Yeah, just good posture.
Nick Fury, remember him? He used to do shit. Here he is.
Not enough action scenes. Kev says America's ass. It is.
Oh, through and through.
How old's Samuel L. Jackson now?
I don't know.
Is he 70?
70? No way. Samuel L. Jackson must be in his, at a guess, late 50s?
I think he's on that. I reckon he's into his 60s. Can someone look it up for us, please?
Yeah, please let us know in the comments. By the way, this little story here that just Samuel L. Jackson is telling about his grandfather being a elevator operator. It is true. Samuel L. Jackson's grandfather in real life was an elevator operator.
What? Who would walk in with a gun?
Maybe not that part, but he was his profession. We don't know. Keep on stepping. Again, we're about to see the Triskelion. The warships, the airships. What do we call them? Jonathan Ewan says, "Thank you, Jonathan. He is 71. No way, he's 71.
I thought he would be.
No,
he looks amazing, but yeah, he's been around for years, man.
You're joking. 71.
Well, dude, you got to think he was well into his 30s when he did Pulp Fiction, right? And that was
30 years.
97.
Yeah,
that's 23 years ago. So he was 38 then.
God damn, 71.
He wasn't 38. That's awful maths. 48.
Yeah. These warships.
Well, thanks, Aaron.
Thank you, Jonathan, for clearing that up for us. These warships, these airships, man. All I just see is money. How do you? I think about the infrastructure. Taxpayer. Yeah, exactly. He was in Coming to America with Eddie Murphy, says Jonathan Ewan. Yes, he was. He was the dude that holds up the not McDonald's. He was there. That's right. Samuel L. Jackson's been in a lot of movies. We don't actually think about it that much. Jurassic Park. Everyone always forgets he was in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He played the T-Rex.
He did indeed play the T-Rex. Yeah. I like how they mentioned Iron Man there about the propulsion systems. Also, you got an up close and personal view.
Oh yeah.
About the engines from Avengers.
Okay, but there is a little bit of a. It's a little bit of a hole in the narrative here.
Which is?
Because, okay, at this point, in theory, he already knows about Captain Marvel. He's already established SWORD, the space intergalactic.
We don't know.
Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? And it feels like this is small fry compared to intergalactic defense.
Yeah, it is, but this is still his job. He's still going to be director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That Samuel Jackson's done some anime. Sorry. Yeah, which I haven't watched a lot of anime, if I'm being honest. And people are now just chipping in with films that he's been in. Snakes on a Plane. Yeah.
Yes, he was in that, yeah.
And apparently he's the highest grossing actor ever.
I believe that. Yeah.
I can believe that. He's just done blockbuster after blockbuster, right?
Yeah. This is where Captain America's going to the museum to have a look at his own exhibition.
Yeah.
Gary and I tried to write a sketch about this, about like the kid that recognizes Captain America at his own exhibition. And I'm just kind of going, who would go to their own exhibition?
He says to his dad, that was it. He goes, Dad, look, he's Captain America. He's here.
That couldn't be Captain America.
Yeah.
No jackass would go to their own exhibition. What kind of self-righteous wanker would do that?
Yeah. How much praise would you need to go to your own exhibition?
By the way, this is a great vehicle for exposition, for without having to do a lot of exposition. It's done smoothly here.
Yeah.
Through the exhibition. But still.
Here he is.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't written that to be Peter Parker.
Yeah, right? Here we go. Look back at my old life. Remember things.
That old suit was cool as well, wasn't it? That old 1930s, 1940s suit was absolutely
it's boss, mate. It's awesome. It's awesome.
I think that's my favourite.
I think that's my favourite. Oh, yeah. The original first Avenger outfit.
1917, Bucky was born. My granddad, just as a fact, was born in 1919. There we go. This guy is 2 years older than my granddad.
There you go.
He looks a lot better, though.
Reminder, this is the romantic interest. He loves Peggy. Steve, they've captured Bucky Division.
But that's Bucky's division.
Oh, I didn't realise. Steve, I'm so sorry. I cannot tell if this is amazing aging effects or terrible aging effects.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm really, I switch every second. I'm like, that looks really good. That looks awful. That looks really good. That looks awful.
The thing I struggle with is she's meant to be ancient there, right? But I still fancy her.
That's some healthy hair right there.
That is some help. Do you know, there is stuff like that going on, isn't it? Where that's just what's not believable about it.
Yeah,
that is a full head of hair for incredibly
old woman have you seen with voluptuous Pantene shampoo hair?
Yeah, exactly that. You can't just put talcum powder in it and expect them to look old.
By the way, I love his jacket that he wears here. I love it.
You've got a jacket like that. You've got a jacket like that.
Not like that.
You've got a bomber.
Not like that. I've got a red bomber, but not like that.
Okay.
Oh, it's boss. It's awesome. A little fact I read about Winter Soldier, which I would have loved to have seen, was that Hawkeye was originally supposed to be in Winter Soldier. Of course, he's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. And when Captain America goes rogue, and they're trying to track him down, Hawkeye was supposed to be, conflicted and trying to track down Captain America. I would have liked to have seen that.
I'd like to have seen that as well.
Hawkeye v Captain America. I mean, we all know who would have won, but for a laugh, that would have been cool. More about the confliction of emotions rather than abilities.
Oh, this bit's heart-wrenching.
Oh.
Because I did not see this coming in the cinema.
Oh. That's Chris Evans acting.
She coughed the memory of him out of her head.
Yeah. I couldn't leave my best girl. Love it.
Just think there's a reality, right?
Yeah.
Where she doesn't get with her husband. That's really sad for him.
Oh, there's like as soon as the time travel event game, all the fans come out of the woodwork just going like, actually, her husband was actually Steve all along, and this just had to play out. Blah, blah,
blah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I'll buy that. Why not?
I don't know. Like, time travel is messy.
Oh, the anime that he was in. Samuel Jackson was Afro Samurai, which I have heard of.
Oh, Afro Samurai, yes.
It looked great, actually. I've seen
trailers for it. I've never watched an episode. Yeah. I saw trailers for it. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Is that the sort of thing we can watch in a season? How many seasons did they do? Let us know in the comments.
I think it was a film. It was a film, wasn't it? Not a.
I think it was a series.
Okay.
I'm sure guys.
Someone was there. Hey, it's Jim Dale. No, not Jim Dale. What's his name? The Australian guy. What's his name?
I don't know. That's the Chinese dude out of The Dark Knight, by the way.
Oh no, the guy on the far right here. He was from Neighbours.
Oh really?
Jim Robinson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I tweeted this the other day, but Alexander Pierce, Robert Redford here, villain, but look at him social distance, even during holo calling. Look how spread out those people are. This is the guy we need in our time. Look how spaced out they are. He's ready for COVID-19.
I like that they put the chairs there so it looked like they would be sat down.
Yeah.
Otherwise it would look ridiculous.
Oh, I wouldn't buy it.
Alan Dale, that was his name. He played Jim Robinson.
Alan Dale.
And he was in Lost.
Jonathan Ewan just commented as well. Alan Dale. Yes,
yeah.
Concurrently over different platforms. By the way, we're streaming out over Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So whatever you're watching on, hope it's looking good for you.
If you could subscribe to our YouTube, that'd be really helpful. And I think we need like 6 more people to follow us on Twitch so that we qualify for this members thing. So if people could do that if they haven't already, that would be awesome
great.
Too.
I like how Robert Redford asks him here, like, okay, I'll do this for you, but you've got to make Iron Man turn up to my kid's birthday party. Yeah. My nephew, I thought he was joking, and then when he doubles down, he goes, not just a flyby, a meet and greet.
If you lost an eye, would you wear an eye patch?
I'd give it a go.
Yeah. It just despite the MCU, it automatically makes you a supervillain.
It really does.
I don't know how the MCU have got away with it. So
I would probably lean more towards sunglasses.
Okay. I would lean into the eye patch, definitely.
Yeah? But you look good. Here we go, Captain America just moseying up to a PTSD meeting. Gives us some ideas for Endgame.
Exactly that.
Those are plagiarized ideas, Captain America. Those belong to Sam Wilson. What's that?
He doesn't pull in these sort of numbers. He only gets about
half
5 people.
About half, would you say?
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah, it is.
Dude, it's right there. Oh, I bet Sam Wilson's really happy to see him again. Oh, good. You let me around DC, and now you're here to shit on my meeting.
Mate, this would be like bumping into Beyonce, and then Beyonce just turning up at one of your gigs.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. He's creaming his pants.
Well, you'd be like, no, mate, what this would be like for you is it would be like Chris Evans bumping into you and then turning up to one of your gigs.
Shut up. Shut the front door. Stop it. One thing I cannot unsee was a couple of days ago I saw something that made me realise that Anthony Mackie is the bad guy from 8 Mile.
Hey.
He's the guy that Eminem raps in 8 Mile in the end.
Oh, the very end one.
His name's Clarence. And
I didn't know that was him either.
He's the head bad rap dude, which surely shows you how down to earth I am with the kids and how much 8 Mile was made for me. He's the head bad rap dude.
There's and he was the horrible guy in $1 Million Baby.
Was
you know, Jay, what's his face, is like a what's the word to use? He's the
be vaguer, please.
Boxer. No, he's like the challenged young boxer.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And then he gets
the nerd
the shit out of him. Yeah.
Yeah, by Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie has built a career on being a bully, and to teach him a lesson, they said, "Okay, you're going to be Falcon now."
Yeah. How's it feel, Mackie?
Yeah. Those guys look like agents from the Matrix.
Oh, someone just follows us on Twitch.
Oh, thanks, guys. Cheers.
Someone called Evil John. I don't know if that's a coincidence, but thank you for that.
This scene's awesome. Like this shield car is incredible. Bit of a Nick Fury action scene. You don't get many of these.
You don't get many of these, do you?
And like, while we're at it, is this really Nick Fury or is it a Skrull? Who knows?
This has got a wonderful joke in it, this scene.
Which one?
It's coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember it. Propulsion systems offline. How many SHIELD agents do you think are rolling around in this kind of tech?
Yeah, the Pope Mobile.
Dude, it's a fortress on wheels. He's shitting his pants when they were like, oh god. They bought the battering ram.
That's it, get in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, like, give a promotion to whoever designed these windows. Just like, by the way, I've made them just in case someone deploys a battering ram, a pneumatic one. The window's going to hold up for a good few hits.
This is such a great little thing coming. I see why in films, they try to make the bad guys kind of like faceless. I forgot, there's a word for it, but like a horde.
Yeah.
Of some sort. Because when I do watch stuff like this, I'm like, oh, that dude probably had a family.
Here we go.
You know what I mean? The guy that just got Gatling gun down.
Yeah.
I was just watching Thor Ragnarok earlier, and the fact that the bad guys in that are like the not born again, the undead
soldiers,
warrior beasts. Yeah, and you sort of like, I could totally see why films do that.
Yeah.
Especially Disney.
Well, it's not damaged. Air conditioning for it. By the way, that was Jonathan Ewan following on Twitch and YouTube. Thanks a lot, buddy. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Dude. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that,
man.
Really appreciate that. Thank you.
And thank you to those people who are already following us.
Yes.
Genuinely, it means a lot. We're not being dismissed. It really means a lot to us. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. Apparently, the Russo brothers were big fans of the French Connection, the movie with Gene Hackman, and took a lot of inspiration from that movie for this car chase scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the French Connection with the minis.
That's the Italian job. The French Connection is with Gene Hackman.
Oh, I haven't seen either. Wow, if I was that dude, I'd be so pissed off that I just missed the massive window.
Right.
And shot around it.
Yeah, I just waited for the integrity to come down on that by 100%, and I've missed him now. And remember, everyone, Nick Fury is doing all this with a fractured arm.
Oh, yeah. That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
That's right. Here we go. We're coming up to the first sight of the Winter Soldier in the MCU.
So what? I'm not going to give spoilers because some people are watching this for the first time.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And everyone who's watched it knows. So we'll talk about it when it comes. So it's fine. We'll talk about stuff as it comes, sorry. Oh, God, none of these people can shoot.
No. Hydra, spend a little bit more time at the shooting range, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, pull out your other gun and be shit with that.
Oh, there's some really good in that extraction. Oof, there's some really good, like gun fights where people are up close.
Yeah.
And like kind of John Wick, basically.
Yeah.
John Wick style gunplay. Yeah, Extraction's got some really good stuff for that. Oh, here he is.
There he
is old Winter Soldier.
It is Winter Soldier. Casually step out of the way. Oh, ole! Winter Soldier, face masking the shit out of it. Looking good.
COVID-19 aware Winter Soldier.
There you go. Get the lightsaber out.
His sonic screwdriver.
Winter Soldier did a very good job of knowing that the car chase would end up there. He's done a very good job there. First full face look at Winter Soldier.
Looks like he's just came from paintballing.
There you go. Goggles first. I want to see goggles, people. Goggles. Captain America cruising around on a motorcycle, clearly stealing that from Cyclops from X-Men.
No one stole anything.
Yeah, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Love that you think Cyclops invented
riding on motorcycles. He did. No one did it before him.
Henry123 on YouTube asks us a question. Says, is there any Marvel movies you haven't seen? You haven't seen Venom.
I have not seen Venom. And one time Gary and I had a little bet. We were talking about the number of MCU movies out there, and I said it must be around 30. Yeah. And this is like a good 5 years ago. And Gary was like, I think it's closer to like 40 or 50. And I was like, bullshit. And what I had not failed to take into account was when The Incredible Hulk was really, really popular in the 70s, they made a whole slew of Marvel Incredible Hulk movies. Things like The Trial of the Incredible Hulk and The Judgment of the Incredible Hulk.
The Flat Tire of the Incredible Hulk.
Just all these bullshit movies.
Day Off for the Incredible Hulk.
I was kind of going in my mind off like from Spider-Man onwards. You know, like I knew there'd been like an 80s Punisher movie and like a Captain America movie. Howard the Duck. I was going off things like
Fury,
that.
Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
with David Hasselhoff.
Elektra, Ghost Rider 1 and 2, 3 Blade movies.
Exactly. I was going off that sort of thing. So at the time, I was thinking like, I was probably about 20 or 30. And Gary's like, no, there's more like 40 or 50. And I was like, no way. And we put Tinkwit on it. And then Gary pulled up.
They were like 1940s Captain America movie. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And they count. They count.
Yes, Gary, they count. They do count. And you won that.
So, but as in like anything worth watching, you haven't seen Venom. What haven't I seen? Can't think of what I haven't seen.
This, by the way, this song that they're listening to right now is the same one from Endgame.
It is. You're right.
It's the same one he dances to with Piggy at the end of Endgame. I love the MCU. They keep bringing shit back like this.
I'd love it if he was like, oh, sorry, that's a typo, and it said hairs everywhere. You really need to vacuum.
Oh, burn. I think he'll survive that. He'll be fine. That looks pretty good.
Get in the comments. What Marvel movies haven't you guys seen?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Kev was way ahead of you with that, mate. With the track being the song.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What ones haven't you guys seen that you'd quite like to? Because the thing is, before the MCU, they were such a rarity that I've never seen Fantastic, and I've never seen Fantastic.
You should not have seen Fantastic.
I don't think I have. I think I slept through a lot of it, but I've never watched it.
I watched Ghost Rider 2, Spirit of Vengeance, but do not remember anything about it.
No, nor me.
I love this chase scene here.
I haven't seen Avengers Endgame, so no spoilers, please.
Yeah, that's right. Go, you just won't watch it.
I just won't. I just don't want it to end.
I love this chase. I love the use of the shield all the way through Captain America Winter Soldier.
Yeah. And because what they're doing here, which is really cool, is they are just telling you how strong his shield is, how powerful this guy is.
Yeah.
And how good he is with his shield, right?
By the way, like
and
again, how sharp is a shield?
They're completely telegraphing how strong that means Winter Soldier is.
Yeah. Yes.
It's very clever. It's like in
Ragnarok when Hela destroys Mjolnir.
Sure, yeah, but I was going to say in The Force Awakens, where they're talking about how strong Chewie's blaster is.
Oh yeah.
And then they shoot
Kylo Ren with it.
Yeah, and he sort of walks off.
Yeah.
Iram says, I've actually missed quite a few around this era because I fell behind. So I just got to the point where I gave up and then jumped back in. I can totally see why. It is a serial, right?
Sorry, he gave up on what?
The MCU.
Oh yeah.
And Henry says he's mainly just seen the MCU. Sorry, that was me. Assuming your gender there, Henry says that they've mainly just seen the MCU in other Marvel movies. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to recommend watching Catwoman.
Jonathan Ewan just says here, Catwoman's DC, by the way.
I know, that's why, yeah.
Jonathan Ewan says, not seen Dark Phoenix, conflicted about watching it or not. I feel you, man. That's true. I have not seen X-Men First Class. I have not seen X-Men Apocalypse or X-Men Dark Phoenix. I had my reasons for not watching X-Men First Class, even though people say it's a great film. I've got my reasons. I've mentioned it before on this channel. I won't watch it. I made a vow. And also, Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix just looked horrendous. I'm not going to watch them. And I have not seen The Wolverine either. The one set in Japan.
I've seen it, or at least it's been on in my presence. Sometimes that's all a film is, isn't it? It's just something that's on whilst you're in the room.
Yeah. Oh, Colby Smolder's turning up, just smouldering all over the screen. Nick Fury just looks really hungover there to me, and I find that funny. Like, not dying, but just like, oh god, I've had a massive night.
Yeah. Don't tell me what I did. I don't want.
I just remember going to the Shield kebab shop and ordering a secret kebab.
Yeah, exactly. I just woke up with a kebab. Like we've got a lot of people here agreeing about that they haven't seen Dark Phoenix, which speaks volumes, really, doesn't it?
I think that's the box office report right there.
Yeah.
If they ever needed we should stop making X-Men films for a while. Dark Phoenix was it. I really want to watch the trailer. It's like, I don't think you've got what this is all about.
No.
It's when they started making Jennifer fucking Lawrence as Mystique, like the leader of the X-Men, and that's the point of like you've lost all grips on what the X-Men are and who the characters are. Having Jennifer Lawrence be like, I'm Mystique, I'm the leader of the X-Men. Are you shitting me? Stop fucking my childhood heroes.
Absolutely.
Look at that jacket. Oh, want it.
Well, mate, look it up. Can anyone find a link for this jacket on the internet?
Rumlow.
That's what ASOS used to be, wasn't it? As seen on screen.
Oh, really?
It was clothes.
Easter egg, guys. ASOS. I want a Shield jacket like that guy's got.
Oh, a windbreaker.
Yeah, but more Captain America's awesome jacket there. Oh, look at that. I don't have the chest to pull it off.
I was going to say, it wouldn't be the same fit on you, right?
It would make me a super soldier, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
It would give me shoulders, wouldn't it?
Captain America, do not hide anything ever again. Remember that?
How did you get behind there?
Super soldier.
Okay, just go down to the vending machine and get me 5 packets of Hubba Bubba.
Neighbor. Liar. You liar. Where's your laundry, you liar? Apparently the Russo brothers, being such big fans of 70s cop epics, also they specifically wanted Robert Redford for the villain role.
Why? Who was he? Oh, because of...
He'd done a bunch of stuff in the 70s that they were big fans of. I couldn't name you the movies. Yeah.
I couldn't really name you anything he's done. He was in a Western.
Robert Redford?
That. Yeah.
The Way We Were? No, that's Barbra Streisand. Up Close and Personal with...
Stop getting Robert Redford confused with Barbara Streisand. You do this all the time.
I do this all the time. I'm sorry.
The Star is Born?
Gigi. Yeah. Robert Redford, he's been a lot in Spy Game with Brad Pitt. Is he in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? I don't know.
Yes, that's the Western I'm thinking of.
Yeah. He's done a lot. He's done
Henry on YouTube says the only good thing about the X-Men films is Deadpool. Absolutely right.
Damn right.
Absolutely.
Damn right. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you're right.
There's this idea that, and I don't think it'll hurt.
What?
But now that Stan is gone, there's going to be cameos in every film from Deadpool instead of Stan Lee.
That'd be nice.
But that would be very funny. But tonally, it might not work.
Yeah.
If there was another Winter Soldier, and Ryan Reynolds was just there, it'd be a bit weird.
Oh god, sorry. This is major plot points here happening.
Oh yeah.
This is a good espionage movie. I like how people always talk about this movie. It's an espionage movie. It's a more serious movie. It takes a slightly different route. Like there's no one overly superpowered in this. Captain America amongst the Avengers, he's got a relatively humble power set compared to Iron Man, Thor, Captain Marvel, all that sort of stuff, Scarlet Witch, and I think that really lends itself well in this movie. I like these movies because they're grounded. I love the Captain America movies because I feel I believe them more. Of course I'm willing to suspend my disbelief and watch Guardians 2 and go on a fantastic space adventure. But this one here, politics, Washington DC.
Yeah.
Assassins.
People lying to each other.
Yeah. Winter Soldier, what's he got? He's got a gun, man. He's got a gun. Watch out.
And a can-do spirit.
I like how they got Robert Redford back for Endgame to film that scene again from Avengers.
In the tower?
Yeah.
Taking that, yeah.
Don't you tell him, Captain Rogers. That's a good answer. You manipulator.
I always hate that in films, when they're like, and remember, don't trust anybody. And then at the end, they turn out to be the villain. And they're like,
I told you
remember what I said?
Yeah. See what I did there? Yeah, I told you not to trust anyone. And let's talk about me. I love every time Captain America puts a shield on his back. Love it.
There's a little sound effect as well.
Yeah.
Just great.
Just slotting into place. Here we go.
Here it is, guys. The scene.
Love it. See again, this shield a lot brighter than it was on the ship. Rumlow, you're a dick all the way through this movie.
He plays it well, though.
He does play it well.
I kind of like him. It's just business, isn't it? He's just doing his job.
Yeah, fair enough. Just the little shots there, yeah. Yeah, dude, you're ruining it for... I told you to play it cool. I'm about to take down Captain America, okay? Just play it cool.
I got a gun. I could just shoot him right now. Bang!
That's not how we do things, Rumlow. That's not how we do things. Stop it.
I got a gun on my hip. I could just shoot him.
No, that's not how we do things, Scott. Yeah, I'm going to distract him with chit-chat, okay? We've been working on a few things, him and I, so I'm going to bring it up. He's going to be thinking about it. There we go. The Total Recall sweat drop.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of extras from Game of Thrones come in there.
That guy is huge. If I bulked up, that is exactly what I would look like.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. It's only so big a vegan can get.
Oh, tiny mullet. Show us it.
Obviously a bad guy. Tiny mullet.
Yeah. Badass. Remember, it's your job to stop the elevator.
Well done to that guy for making the first move.
Yeah. Love it. Love this. The backflip off.
One of our other favourite, I don't want to ruin it before it comes, but one of our favourite Captain America quintessential poses is coming up on the roof.
Yeah. Oh, the kick onto the arm with the shield. So hardcore. Again, very sharp here. Look at this. About to cut some cables. Suddenly it's sharp.
This is actually kind of a nod to Civil War, isn't it? The comic book.
A little bit.
And
I remember the first time I saw him do this, I was like, no way is he all right after doing this. But then I remembered vibranium is a magical metal that absorbs vibrations.
Yes.
Hence its name.
Plus, I'm fairly sure he landed on someone. Softened his fall.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. To me, my steed. So cool.
Yeah. Everything's just telescopic and comes out of everything
else. Yeah.
Got the spikes come out the ground.
Stark
the gun
tech.
Comes out the plane. Yeah.
I love this landing he's about to do here. If there was any doubt who you're watching, here it comes. This landing. Oh! I've just come.
That is superhero landing and
so hot. Right. Talking about that, I'm just going to go to the toilet. I'll be right
back. Oh, God. Mate, take some moisturiser with you. Good old Sharon Carter. She's a boss, man. You gotta feel sorry for these people that are just a bit pew-pew with their guns and trying to hold their own in a superhero universe, right? Like, Black Canary is like the antithesis of this, right? With her pew-pew guns. And people make fun of her. But then there's like lesser pew-pew people, like Sharon Carter, who, fair play to her, holds her own, right? And it has her morals and fights on the side of good. Oh, someone ordered 5 Hubba Bubbas. Oh, it was Black Canary. Not Black Canary, Black Widow.
I'm back.
He's back. That was quick. Bash that out.
Yeah, mate, I've been drinking gins since a little while ago.
2006. Do you know what I watched the other day? Was Ghost World. Has anyone seen that?
Oh yeah, with Thora Birch and Scarlett Johansson.
That's based on a comic or a graphic novel.
And Steve Buscemi in it.
Good old Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Oh, we should get Steve Buscemi into the MCU.
Who would Steve Buscemi make a good MCU character?
Like, he could have played from Thor Ragnarok. No, I was going to Toad at first. No, the Master, the Grand Master. He could have played that quite well.
He could have been very good.
Who could go on in the comments, guys? Who could Steve Buscemi play in the MCU? Henry on YouTube. Yes, once quarantine is over, we are doing Marvelous again. We've got a tour lined up for later in the year. Obviously, it all depends on venues opening back up.
We've got a tour lined up. We were going to announce it starting from September. We had a good number of venues. How many dates did we have there? About 20 more?
20 odd dates at the moment. A few
20,
more
25 dates coming in, and we were really looking forward to it. And then this shitstorm hit, so we're just waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, it's a bit rubbish. We had a chat today, actually, didn't we, to our tour producer, tour promoter.
Yeah.
And because obviously he's a lot more in the loop about this stuff. And actually, what he was saying was quite interesting about this is different venues attract a different type of audience, obviously. So, and there are some venues that are very much attract an older, more vulnerable audience, and they're going to have to wait longer to open up rather than sort of venues that attract a younger audience.
Yeah, all those stoppard actors out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I love how much of a dork Captain America looks in Incognito. Look at here it is, the cap.
Yeah, there it is.
On the cap.
I mean, this film is what that sketch is about, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yes, there is a tour coming, dude. And it hopefully will be later in the year. Best thing to do is sign up to our newsletter, which we should get one out actually again soon, dude. We haven't done
the mailing list. Yeah, go on
the mailing list.
thejustusleague.co.uk and join our mailing list. Anything big about especially tour news, we will be putting out there on our emails.
Yeah. We were kicking ourselves just before we started watching this. Like, we love this film. We're always happy to watch it. But obviously it was May the 4th yesterday. May the 4th be with you all. We should have done Rise of Skywalker.
We're thinking about doing that next week.
Yeah, so that might be next week now. Rise of Skywalker. Would you guys be up for that? Watching along to
Let us know in the comments if you would watch Rise of Skywalker with us. Do a watch along with us. We'd love to have that there. Yeah. I love this guy. He does such a good job. This guy. I really like him.
This guy's amazing. He has to be like a comedian or something.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
He's my genuine favourite supporting actor in all of... We should see if we could get him on the show.
Oh, specimen.
Oh my god, he's Endgame Thor. He's Endgame Thor, isn't he? I reckon that's Thor time travelling back and going undercover in an Apple store.
Jonathan Ewan says in the comments on Facebook, Steve Buscemi should play Molecule Man. Are you familiar with Molecule Man?
Oh, who's Molecule?
I've got no idea who he is, mate. Jonathan, who is he? Let us know who he is. I'm sure you're right. And Kieran Madley says, I would watch along with Rise of Skywalker. Nice. I haven't seen it since the cinema, so I think it would be fun to do it again.
Nor me. Because it wasn't that long ago. I mean, it's come out pretty quickly, hasn't it? After its cinema.
Yeah. God, these guys are bad at tracking down Captain America.
I know we ask you guys to do a lot in the comments, but can anyone find out who that guy is in the Apple store? Can you find a name? You're like our guy in the chair, you know?
Yeah. Black Widow, Captain America kiss, right there.
There was always a weird amount of sexual tension between them, wasn't there?
A little bit. I think it was more projected than delivered. Like, you know, like when they made the thing, I think they were just like, okay, she's doing this because she wants to avoid detection, and we're projecting all this like tension on them. They're just friends.
Okay.
Come on, man. It's 2020. Like, they're just friends. They're just friends.
Okay, that's fine. But
stop being that guy, Gary. Stop being that guy.
I'm not at all. I don't think there was. But I think what it was a lot of people hoped there was.
Do you remember one Edinburgh? We went out for dinner with our friend Zoe, and she finished a beer, and I was like, "Oh, go on, have another beer," and she was like, "Oh, I'm not sure." I went, "Oh, go on, have another beer," and you went, "Stop it! Don't be that guy, Half. Don't be that guy. She'll have a beer when she's ready." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, sorry, yeah, fair enough." And then you were like, "So after this, we're going to the pub," and she was like, "I'm not sure," and you were like, "Yeah, you're coming to the pub." I was like, "You just told me to."
No, I don't remember that at all.
You were like,
made it up.
"It's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. It's totally different."
No, I don't remember that genuinely, but I don't imagine for a second you're telling it from a slightly biased point of view.
Oh, hold on, Jonathan. Jonathan, you are a dude in the
Is he found out who it is?
Aaron was played by a guy called DC Pearson.
I reckon he's like a comedian or something.
I reckon it would be. Oh, Kieran's also said the guy in the Apple Store's name is Aaron and played by DC Pearson. Guys, you're nailing it, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Jonathan, Kieran, big ups, guys. Straight in there. Dudes in the van. Love it.
Yeah.
Jonathan, Kieran, what are your favourite MCU movies? Like, where does Winter Soldier rank for you guys? And everyone else in the comments watching on the other platforms.
That was rank with an R, by the way. Yeah.
Guys,
I like this bit.
This is the army base from Endgame that they go back to. Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god! I did freeze in the stills earlier before when they are at the museum where they'd show you before the serum. Steve Rogers like a 93-pound weakling.
5'4". I noticed that.
5'4", and then post serum he's like 200 something pounds, 6'2".
Yeah, because I thought in my head, he grew 10 inches.
Jonathan Ewan says in the comments on Facebook, Molecule Man from memory has the power to alter things at a molecular level, but has low self-esteem. What an awesome thing to include in the character briefing. Funny. That's very funny.
Yeah. What a funny character. In that case, I believe that Steve Buscemi could do that.
Yeah, he's normally a villain, but can be convinced to be a hero at times. Love it. You've got me convinced. I want his Molecule Man.
Do that.
What an awesome character trait. He can do this, but more known for his low self-esteem.
Yeah. But he doesn't think he can.
Kieran said, where does this rank? Kieran's top movies? Oh, tough one. Avengers Endgame 2, Age of Ultron. Good job. Guardians of the Galaxy number 3. Age of Ultron. A lot of people shit on Age of Ultron. I really liked it. I thought it was a super fun movie. Loved it. Yep, Gary's silence right there.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Telling.
They really ruined the opportunity to have a good Ultron.
Okay. Yeah.
Not ruined, that's not fair. Spoiled.
Hold on. Jonathan said, I sadly, in a geeky way, marathoned all the MCU movies over Christmas. What do you mean, sadly?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The greatest thing. Know your audience, mate.
I would love to do that Christmas. He said he marathoned all the MCU movies. He thinks Endgame was his winner. I love Endgame. And Gary and I have talked about this a lot. Infinity War versus Endgame. A lot of people talk about it. Gary likes Infinity War. I like Endgame. I agree that Infinity War, pound for pound, is a better movie than Endgame. I just found that Endgame had more moments that may impacted me more.
It was more satisfying. Yeah, it was more satisfying for you.
Yeah, Infinity War is a better movie. Endgame made me feel more because of certain moments.
I love this scene. I think this is great. I'm a big fan of. It's just so. It's so well designed from a production design point of view. Just these reels of tape and information, because that's how computers would have worked, 70 years ago, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Jonathan Ewan also said, I ranked them on my Facebook. My friends got bored. They're not your friends, Jonathan. We're your friends, okay?
We're your friends now.
Tag us in the post, man. We'll let you know what we think. and we'll
get the MS-DOS going.
Yeah. CD.
Everyone knows
CD games. CD Star.
Everyone knows you can just press Y, Widow. What kind of spy are you?
I used to love working in DOS. Here we go. The world's first Siri was actually quite evil. Yeah. Siri, play my music. Wiping out all the Jews. No! What are you doing?
There he is. I now go by the code name Commodore 64.
Yeah, check out Matrix.
I had a Commodore 64 when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I loved it, but it used to take about half an hour for a game to load.
Oh, yeah.
They came with cassettes, didn't they? I'd put the game on to load, go have a bath, then come back, wait a bit, play a game.
My friend had a Commodore 64, and the joysticks we used were the clickiest things. You'd look at them and just go... I loved it. It was all part of the game.
Henry says, favourite film order goes 1, Endgame, 2, First Avenger. Really?
Really?
3, Ragnarok, 4, Doctor Strange.
Nice.
Well, each to their own, dude.
Dude, I'm onto that.
There's a couple of left field choices there. More power to you.
First Avenger, really, number 2. Well, I love a lot from First Avenger. I just love a lot more from other movies. But fair enough, man. That's your list. That's your choice.
Yeah.
Double down on that. Love it. Kieran says Arnim Zola is secretly noob master trolling Korg. Get off this channel, Arnim Zola. Stop being a Nazi. Get somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nice connection, Kieran, by the way. Nice connection. Someone's watching. Yeah. I have a theory. I think Justin Hammer is due to come back. Justin Hammer, major arms dealer. Stark Industries from Iron Man. Stark drops out of the arms making game, and now Tony Stark is dead. Justin Hammer has done his time in prison. He's going to come out. What's he do best? Weapons. There's a gap in the market.
Once again, could be a TV show thing.
Maybe
a Disney Plus TV show thing.
I also saw today a big rumor that Keanu Reeves could be not Namor but Moon Knight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he's got... Thing is, Moon Knight has like 12 different personalities, and I don't think Keanu Reeves has the... Keanu Reeves has the...
Keanu Range.
Cover that. Yeah.
Keanu Range, I love it.
Keanu Range is not a nickname he should have.
Jonathan Ewan says, Toby Jones, Zola, is an excellent actor. I was blown away when I found out he was Dobby in the Harry Potter movies.
He was, and he was in a wicked show called The Detectorists. I don't know if anyone's watched that. It's so lovely. It's a sitcom on the BBC. The Detectorists, which I thoroughly recommend.
Again, love that shield shot there. This is a handy app to have on your phone.
Missile app.
Oh, dude. Do you not have the Missile Headed Your Way app? Oh, you should totally get it.
No.
You should totally get the Missile You Headed Your Way app.
I've got the one where I can see if an Uber is headed my way.
Oh, no. This was literally a lifesaver. You should get this. Shield! Use the shield cap. Love it. Love it. Every time he uses it, I'm like, yes, of course you should carry it around everywhere. Look at how useful it is.
Yeah. I think the real life equivalent is a plastic bag. Always carry a plastic bag around.
That's right, man. When you jump out of the building, always land on that plastic bag first.
Well, you hold it up like a little parachute.
That's right.
Create drag.
Gary has learned his physics from movies.
Yeah.
I also saw an interview with the filmmakers where they talked about, like, why did the other Avengers not get called in to help out with this? And they said that the events of Winter Soldier happen all within about the space of 3 days, which is not really, by the time it escalates, not really enough time to have called the other Avengers.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Henry says on YouTube that apparently Chadwick Boseman
Yeah, Black Panther.
Or T'Challa auditioned for Drax.
Oh, for Drax?
Oh, I don't believe that. I do believe it. Lots of people audition for lots of things.
Yeah, but really?
I don't. Yeah.
Interesting. Chadwick Boseman is Drax. I'd love to see the audition tape.
Yeah.
I really want us to get hold of the footage of Tom Hiddleston doing his audition as Thor, where he's like throwing Mjolnir around, and like the dude's stacked. There's a shot where he kind of throws the hammer up to get lightning, and he's stacked, but he's still Tom Hiddleston. He's still
he's not so much stacked as he is ripped. Like
yeah.
You know what I mean, right? You get the difference.
Yeah. Kieran says Cap's shield is the equivalent of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy's towel. I have not read Hitchhiker's Guide, but I'm guessing that's a very
apt. I know about that.
Kieran, based on your similes and metaphors, I'm going to go with it's probably a very apt comparison there. Sorry, what am I looking at here? It's still. Oh yeah, this is the scene where we see that Pierce is a bad guy. Oh no, I feel so bad for this housekeeper. Oh shit. Oh, you've got company who seems to be a ninja. By the way, interesting little point there. Winter Soldier's mask is the exact opposite of Cap's helmet. Winter Soldier's mask covers his nose and lower face, and Cap's covers everything else. If you put them together, you've got perfect cover.
You got Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, hey Falcon. How's it going, buddy? Nike. Sponsored by.
Right? It's either Nike or Under Armour that they seem to be wearing.
Dude, look at his shoulders, man. How do you...
Eat? You eat a lot. That's what it is. You eat a lot.
Look at these guys. They're just...
And don't get me wrong, he was pumping out before this scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like he just took his shirt off. He went and lifted a load of stuff.
Yeah.
And then filmed.
Apparently, I heard what they do for these scenes when they know they're going to film a top scene is don't drink any water for 24 hours.
2 days. Yeah.
And
Hugh Jackman famously in Days of Future Past. There's that scene where he's topless and he's just all muscles and veins.
Yeah.
And he was like 2 days dehydrated.
Yeah. Like, that's what happens to your body. Like, without water, your body just shrink wraps itself to define these things. Guys, there's some possible standards of what bodies are supposed to look like, okay? This is what a body is, okay? This right here, I'm not ashamed to admit it. And Gary's not ashamed either.
Well, because I look like that.
Black Widow, Steve, you guys have such lovely dialogue. Apparently these guys improvised a lot of their own dialogue as well.
Nah, they didn't. Not in this film. This isn't an improv-y film, surely.
The scenes make me feel relaxed. Like just Sam just making food in the background. Everyone's just kind of waking up from a long weekend. I like it.
Well, these are the
Secret Avengers.
A Secret Avengers, isn't it?
Yeah. I put this together. Please hire me.
See, look, he already looks smaller now.
Yeah.
Steve Rogers, Chris Evans. He does, like in that T-shirt. He already doesn't look as massive.
Yeah. The guy's still a specimen, but
oh, absolutely.
Did I ever say pilot, Steve? No. Falcon. Who's this dude? Larry. Oh, what's his name? Larry Sanders?
Oh, Larry Sanders. That's right. Yeah. Stand-up comedian as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Comedians. Getting in there. I like this.
Yeah. Well, the Russos quite famously really like hiring comedians.
Yeah. Well, they worked on Community and Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Do you know what the last movie was? They, according to Wikipedia, the last movie they directed before this?
Go on.
You, Me, and Dupree.
I've heard that's really good. I've never seen it. But it's one of those ones where people kind of go, actually, it's really good.
Really? I've never watched it all the way through.
Anyone seen that?
Owen Wilson, Matt Dillon, when Matt Dillon was still making movies, and Kate Hudson?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's Our Love Child.
Yeah.
Hail Hydra. Looking good,
he
Sam.
Totally doesn't.
I will just reiterate how uncannily this guy does look like our love child.
Yeah, mine in Hard's love child.
Yeah. Does he come back at all?
Yes. He is in... God, what is it? Is it Endgame?
Is he in Endgame? Yes, he's in the elevator. Yes, he is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I love how they subverted that elevator scene in Endgame.
So good. So good.
Yeah. The old classic, you'd never throw me off the roof, and then the guy throws him off the roof.
Man style.
Nice little bit of comedic dialogue there.
Yeah.
Are there any big Falcon fans out there? Like, I remember just going like, oh, okay, so that's how they did Falcon. Like, were there any big Falcon fans out there that watched this and were like, that's not Falcon at all? Or they're like, they've nailed Falcon.
What I don't understand about it, so he was in a unit that wore those wings.
Yeah.
So there must be a load of other people who have those wings.
He just said in the previous scene, the last one was in a place that they needed to get it, and they've just made it look like they just went and got it.
Right. Anyone could use them, right? Like, he's not...
Oh, by the way, this is very interesting here, how he... The Hydra algorithm for...
Oh, yeah.
Highlights their past to predict their future. It's crazy. Yeah, he gives it away. Kieran points out a good question. Interesting question. He says that the helicarriers will target any threats to Hydra and name drops Doctor Strange. This is way before they'd announced the Doctor Strange movie. Now, I'd like to think that Strange is likely invulnerable to most standard weapons, being the Sorcerer Supreme and all. Does that mean that he... does that mean that the helicarriers can fire magic bullets? No, I don't think so, Kieran, because as he mentions there, the Hydra algorithm analyzes people's past to predict their future. So the algorithm might have seen Doctor Strange's patterns through his life and predict that he would have been a future threat, and probably not anticipated at all that he'd be a Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, I think that's what the creatives are saying. It's nothing to do with him being the Sorcerer Supreme. It's just that he would have been a threat and a nuisance.
Exactly. Yeah. Like profiled as a resistor, if you will.
Yes.
I also love how they make use of Bucky's arm. Like the amount of times they use the shield, Captain America's shield. Bucky does a great job of showing he's got one super arm, and he uses it for braking, for blocking, for for power hits and stuff like that. Love this.
For hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? When life gives you bionic arm, make bionic arm lemonade. And that's what Bucky does. Shield again! Love it!
Oof. Oof.
You know what I mean about this movie? Like, it's realistic threat. I can understand that they're under fire here. There's RPGs going on. There's a wave of bad guys and machine guns.
They're going to get shot by a bullet.
Jesus! Black Widow, you hard ass.
She is so badass, man.
So badass in this, man. Love it.
I mean, I think her film was going to be... This would have been the closest comparative, tonally comparative film to what her film was going to be. Or is going to be.
Love it. Classic Black Widow stance. Both guns out, both pistols. That's
pew,
it.
pew.
There it is. Pew, 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 pew. I want to find out what the mystery. You know, in Civil War, when she has a little fight with Bucky, and she says, "Don't you at least recognize me?"
Yeah.
I want to see more about that. Russian, Ukrainian.
Talking.
It's got a swagger on him. Love it.
Yeah, isn't he?
Don't forget your pickaxe, guys. Just go through a hood. Just don't... In your kit, don't forget the pickaxe. You might need to drop down from a bridge.
Everyone got their plastic bags?
Kev, you got your minigun? Good, bring it.
It's in my bag. It's why I bring the bag.
Remember, guys, today, subtlety is not our friend, so miniguns, please.
Hey.
Shield. This guy cannot aim for the legs.
Literally, you just need to put it like 2 degrees lower.
Like Tony Stark tells Spider-Man in Civil War. He told me to aim for the legs. Sweet. Got a little club pistol on the back there. John McClaning it.
They do the arm.
I don't know. Just wrap it in tinfoil like we did.
Yeah. It must be a mixture of a live thing and CGI, right?
Yeah. Did you see that pic? Oh, by the way, coming up very soon is like this awesome fight between Winter Soldier and Cap, with the beautiful knife flick up into reverse grip. Mwah!
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is great.
Classic Black Widow. She's not even there.
She's all about the apps, isn't she?
Yeah.
Black Widow.
I've got. Oh, do you not have the distraction app? Oh, dude, it saved my life.
No, I haven't.
Saved my life.
Dead arm.
Pins and needles.
Oh! God.
Oh, Widow, watch out. They released today, this week's... I love this. Oof.
Noise.
So hot.
That sound effect, that scream sound effect was wicked.
Look at this.
That was the one that was on his back.
Yeah. He's got the shield. Here it comes. Oh, so hot. Ooh. So awesome.
Is Bucky super serumed up?
No, he's got the arm.
Apart from that, does he have anything else?
A blind obedience, if that counts for anything.
Yeah.
Amazing hand-to-hand combat skills. A can-do spirit. Bucky? Bucky, it's me!
Nope.
Steve, it's me, Steve!
Nope.
Bucky, we played baseball in Brooklyn together.
Nope.
I'd know that eyeshadow anywhere.
Who the hell's Bucky?
Oh, sorry guys, I've just started watching the movie.
Yeah, this happens every now and then.
This happens. We just kind of like, you get a scene you love. You're like, oh god, I love this scene. What's happening in it?
Kev on Twitch says he does have a variant on the serum.
A variant
not Kev. I'm not saying Kev has it.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Kev, if you can get it.
He says Bucky has it.
Yeah.
Like the other guys in that bunker. Oh, you mean in Civil War?
Yeah, in Civil War. Yeah, the other enhanced soldiers.
Yeah.
I
will probably watch Civil War at some point. But everyone here. Oh no, I don't. Oh no, let's not do spoilers, because Irum hasn't seen it yet and he's watching.
Oh really? Okay, fair enough.
So let's not do that.
Good point. Okay, Jonathan Ewan says, Bucky, in First Avenger, he is experimented on before Steve rescues him. That's what allows him to survive the fall from the train. Oh!
Right. Okay, that's cool.
Jonathan, dude, like...
Yeah.
You are providing half of this stream.
Knowledge is power.
Dude, love it. Love it. I buy it. Absolutely buy it. Right, sorry, what are we looking at here? Yeah. Oh god, I forgot the stills we're up to. Here we go. Colby smolders. Ugh, smoldering all over this van.
You do like Colby
smoldering, dude. Don't you? It's just...
Oh.
Colby smolders.
Occasionally I do some I write some sketches for a thing called Dear Harry Spock, which is a fan fiction night. Yeah. And so it's a monthly it's a monthly night run in London. Sometimes I perform at, but obviously they're doing streaming stuff at the moment. And I got asked to do one for this month. And I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so I decided to do a Brooklyn Nine-Nine fan fiction. And I did, which, have you watched much Brooklyn Nine-Nine, mate?
Yeah.
Okay. I did
like
one
a season or two?
I did a crossover where they had to find out, it was up to Brooklyn Nine-Nine to solve the case of who murdered Gunther in Central Perk.
Nice.
And it turns out it was all 6 of the Friends cast, and each one of them had an ability that was useful for covering up a murder.
What was Ross's ability?
Well, he's a paleontologist, so he knew how to dispose of bodies.
That's what paleontologists do.
I don't know what paleontology is.
What was Chandler's? Like, go through what was Chandler's special ability?
Chandler's was blind obedience, actually, so he just did what he was told.
From Monica?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was Monica's? Attention to detail, cleaning up. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Rachel's. What was Rachel?
She, because of her fashion sense and previous employment, she was able to get a costume or staff outfit for Central Perk. So that they could go undercover there.
Fair enough.
Where Joey then acted like he was an employee there and led Gunther out into the back alley where Phoebe beat him to death because she'd been in prison, so she had street smarts.
And a guitar she just beat the shit out of her with.
Yeah, right. And then,
Oh, here we go. Here's a flashback to Steve dying. Bucky dying. Flashbacks. Reveal so much. Stacked.
Yeah.
Okay, I buy your friend's fanfiction.
But then, as they're being arrested, the Brooklyn 99 cops, a van pulls up, and the Brooklyn 99 cops are shot to death, and the cast of Friends are saved by the cast of How I Met Your Mother. And that's the end.
Oh, by the way, you're a little bit out of focus on the camera. Do you want to lean forward or something?
Oh, I am, aren't I?
Whoa, that's how badass Robert Redford is in this. He just slapped the Winter Soldier. Just slapped him.
Yeah. Oh, I am still out of focus, aren't I? How long have I been out of focus?
Like, during the stream, or... life? Just making a joke there. Didn't really land. It's fair enough.
Sorry, I'm being now distracted by the focus.
Yeah.
Because of the delay.
Robert Redford does do a very good villain in this. Is your microphone on?
Yeah, my mic. Sorry, my mic is on. I'm now distracted by the camera.
Yeah.
But I won't be. No one's watching me. Everyone's watching this film.
He's good.
Prep him.
Bucky, you're just a weapon. You're expendable. You're a piece of equipment to these guys. Fuck these guys, Bucky. God damn. Ugh. But Winter Soldier, god damn. Look at him. He's heartless. I wonder how Alexander Pierce feels knowing that the Avengers are out there. He's got one guy with a middle arm.
Yeah. They should have been like, wipe his memory, make him drink this Sambuca.
Yeah, that focus is doing you hidden, isn't it?
It really is. Sorry, it's going to distract me now. Sorry,
he's like the Chandler of Hydra.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Do you mean Robert Redford or Bucky? Either way, I like it.
Oh, have you heard what they've called the Sony Spider-Man Marvel verse?
No, what's
Henry on YouTube's just asking about Venom 2. But they've called it, oh god, what have they called it? It's called like Spunkum or something like that.
Oh good.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to look this up. Sony Spider-Man films.
You've got to always check these hashtags. Remember when Susan Boyle dropped an album and the hashtag was Susan's album launch party, but it actually could also be read as Susan's anal bum party.
There was another one where when Margaret Thatcher died, the hashtag was now Thatcher's dead. But the people read it is now that Cher's dead, and this rumor went around that Cher had died.
Oh shit! Jonathan was being Bucky in his blind obedience. I see you tying it into Gary's fanfiction there.
That's what he was doing.
Jonathan, he's watching. He's committed. He's listening. Love it, mate.
Here we go. So, the Spider-Verse is called... Oh, God, come on, where is it? Why is it not?
Oh, this is heartbreaking. The flashback here with Bucky and Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Pre-serum.
Oh, guys, get in the comments. I can't find it. What's the new Spider-Verse name? It's called like the Spunkum or something like that.
Jonathan says Spumc. SPUMC.
That's right. Yeah. So SP Spider-Man universe, Sony's universe of Marvel characters or something like that.
This is really nice. The flashback scene.
Oh, I'm back in focus. Yay.
Yeah, good job.
I did nothing.
He's Spucky. He's my friend. Gotta wear a uniform, Steve.
This costume,
Stan.
This costume is my favourite.
Stan. Oh.
Stanley.
Do you remember we did a show in London of Marvelous, and it was about 3 days after Stan had passed, and before the show we did a toast with the audience. I'm really glad we did that. It was really nice.
That was during our West End run of the show, mate.
Yeah.
At the Phoenix.
At the Phoenix Arts Club.
Yeah.
It was a really cool show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we both got a little bit. We just did a shot of whiskey, but it seemed to go straight to our heads.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Got a bit tipsy.
We had a friend turn up to that show, and he brought along this friend of his, and she was amazing. She was like gorgeous, and also like heavily into the MCU and all the
nerd culture.
And we were talking to him afterwards. We were like, dude, why are you not with her? Like, you guys get on so well.
Marry her.
Like, clearly there's interest there and everything. And he was like, yeah, she doesn't live in London, so it's going to be a bit hard. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you shitting me right now? Yeah, she's not like on my tube line, so... Unbelievable. Some people want the moon on a stick.
Moon on a stick.
Yeah. This guy is from Community, I think. That security guard there.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
Oh, I love that little point. He's like, come in. oh yeah, this way.
Attention all shielded. All shielded. I like this. He does halftime speeches like no one else. Here it comes. That's you. Just loving Captain America give a speech. This dude comes back, the operator there.
What dude? The curly head dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
The price of freedom is high. But I'm willing to bet on America.
On that flag.
I don't have a big stack of freedom, but I'm going to liberty all of it on America in your minds. He's the bad guy.
Does anything say bad guy like slicked back hair?
All right.
Yeah.
It's a total American Psycho uniform.
Yeah. Yuppie. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Here he is. Doesn't he look like a young... Oh, what's
Miles Teller. Miles Teller? Are you about to say Miles Teller? The dude from Whiplash?
Oh, in fact, now he's stood his head, he doesn't look like who I was going to say anyway.
Huh. And the
The
subtitles are
stones on
just
this guy, fair play to
breathing
him.
heavily. Yeah, you tell him, man. Don't launch the ships. Oh yeah, good old Mexican standoff.
You don't
I'm
get that
just
close
a
to someone
computer
with a gun.
analyst. My name's Brian. I like playing Xbox in the weekends. Please, I had a hot dog for breakfast. Please, my life is so pathetic. Nice move, Rumlow. This scene here reminds me a little bit of GoldenEye.
I haven't seen that film in 25 years.
I thought you were about to say I haven't seen that film. At which point I was going to be like, what?
Well, I'm not a massive Bond fan, especially pre-Daniel Craig.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was
fair enough.
not a massive Bond fan at all.
I know. I was a big Bond fan because of my dad. First and foremost, I think.
Oh, he was a secret agent, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Hated James Bond, but just often went off on missions.
Incredibly inaccurate.
Yeah. Look at this infrastructure here on this base. Not only to have these helicarriers, but this water feature is going to peel away. How many millions of dollars is this
very
cost?
Thunderbird, isn't it? It's very Tracy Island.
Yeah.
Thunderbird 2.
Yeah, fuck you, Cap. I don't have a bulletproof shield like you do. Do love shots of Cap running. Look at that run. It's awesome.
That's quite a Tom Cruise run.
It is a very Tom Cruise run.
Bladed hands. Hands.
Grenades. I know about those from my time in the military. Okay, Falcon was always a bit of a joke to me in the MCU. I was like, okay, yeah, fair enough. You can fly. You're very agile. I loved an Ant-Man where he goes to steal something from Avengers warehouse, and an Avenger turns up to stop him. He's like, oh, it's only Falcon. Don't worry.
I could totally handle Falcon.
I could deal with this. I thought it was a dangerous
powers.
Avenger for a second. Yeah. And the first time I thought, Falcon, you're hardcore, is in Endgame, where he just takes down, flies at that big beast, and just stabs his wingtips into the guy's chest, and then again. And I was like, Falcon, okay, you're hardcore, bro. I feel it.
Doesn't this look like he's applying for something on Dragon's Den, and it's not going well?
£150,000 to get my helicarriers in the air. That's all I'm asking for.
Look, we're going to need more than 10% for that.
Well, I get to complain, so I'm out.
Yeah. Kev was talking about the infrastructure of his place. He's like, how big a hole did they have to dig?
Right?
For
3 of these fucking helicarriers.
Yeah.
To work on them, not just house them, to maintain them, to work on them, to have space above them, to load them with ships. That's ridiculous. What was it before that? Oh, this is our old pool hall. Oh yeah. Sometimes we get stag weekends down here, and they take up the whole space.
Can't believe they're closing the library.
Pistols. Pew, 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 pew. I've never seen any of those shield planes be effective.
Yeah. Oh, the twofer kick.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
I like Cap with brown leather gloves. I'm gonna say it. I like brown leather gloves on Cap.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
digging that. I like a bit of brown leather on Cap.
I like Cap just fighting hand to hand like that. Just moving through an area, getting from A to B, taking out bad guys.
Not like in the first one where he's walking around with a gun.
This is the first Captain America movie, or this is the first MCU movie with Captain America where he doesn't use a gun.
Why? What were the other films?
First Avenger and Avengers.
When did he use a gun in Avengers?
When they're trying to take down the helicarrier there, he picks up one of the guy's guns and just uses
and he sprays bullets, doesn't he?
Just sprays bullets for cover
fire.
Yeah. I did not mind Captain America using guns. In fact, I quite liked it. Just like, I've got a shield and also got a gun sometimes because I'm from the army, and if the US Army loves anything, it's guns.
It's just not very Disney, is it?
Yeah. It's funny. I was looking at Disney Plus. And they're so cautious. I was showing my daughter Aladdin, and when you go to play it, it says warning: tobacco consumption depictions.
Is that on something the other day? What were we watching?
Probably Disney Plus.
We went to watch something. Yeah, it was Disney Plus, and it said, about tobacco consumption.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Aladdin, but I can't remember what it was.
I watched Aladdin again. It's awesome. And then when the genie came out, it made me think of Robin Williams, and it made me really sad.
Did you watch the new live action one? Or the
the old one. The old one with Robin Williams as the genie.
He was incredible.
Yeah. I really liked how when the live action Aladdin came out, about 6 months or a year afterwards, the actor who played Aladdin posted out, by the way, I've not had a single audition since I got Aladdin, for everyone that said, as soon as you do a Disney movie, you're set for life.
Yeah. He's still just a jobbing actor.
Exactly. I really appreciated his honesty. Again, these shield planes do nothing for anyone.
They don't. They're just targets.
Mate, they're made out of fucking paper mache.
Wait, it's film. It's in Civil War. The Cap pose that we love, where he's stopping the helicopter from flying off.
Oh right, it's like she's like.
That's what I was talking about earlier. And I was like, when is that?
When it looks like he's carrying all the shopping.
Yeah, exactly that. Like he's been to IKEA.
Yeah. Jonathan on Facebook says, what a beautiful entrance from Nick Fury. Look at that. Coat flaring in the wind. Jonathan says, I assumed the gun thing was to juxtaposition the Winter Soldier's array of ranged weaponry versus the defensive, protective nature of a shield. Or I could be reading too much into it. Dude, again, thematically, yes. Winter Soldier uses all the guns, has different guns for different things, back up. And Captain America has just got the defensive thing of a shield. We're talking about the thematics of Winter Soldier being aggressor, and Captain America being the... Jonathan, just so happy to have you in the comments, man. Please, anything that crosses your mind, please put it down there. Because you're just shitting pearls tonight, man. Isn't it funny how, right now in Winter Soldier, we're about to have this big reveal of Nick Fury's eye. About, here's my eye. Look how fucked up it is. Oh, yeah. Something must have really nasty happened in war to my eye. It was a cat, mate. It was a cat.
I hated that.
I did not like, It was a bit Solo from Star Wars, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's explain everything. Here we go. It's cheapened now. Colby smolders. Smolders all over this control room. Get him, Sam. That is trust right there.
Yeah.
But then again, at the start of the movie, he jumped out of a plane without a parachute, so...
I'd catch you, mate. If I had wings and you were falling, I'd be there for you, bro.
I hope so.
I'll let you be Captain America in this scenario.
Thanks, man. Oh shit! There he is. oh fuck! The guy's he's right there. He's right there. Oh, dude, my wing. Don't do that. That's my wing.
It's his wing.
No, I'm a helicopter off a tree.
Yeah.
Quick reaction, Sam. I like how they made that quite dramatic.
Oh, your knees would go out there.
Oh, dude.
Oh, lordy, that would hurt.
I've got a bad knee that flares up every now and then, and that just really hurt me, that scene.
Yeah. It's flaring up right now.
Oh, that is a young man's game.
Yeah. Jumping off of Triskelons is a young man's game.
That's exactly right. You know, I had my time doing that, jumping off helicarriers.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
The only other film I've seen this guy in is Warrior, the UFC movie.
That's a great movie. That's a really good movie.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's the other guy? Tom Hardy and...
He's a warrior. Henry Smith on Facebook asks, if you could be one MCU character, who would you be? Oh, like it's a bit like just...
Thor.
I could just be anyone? Maybe Doctor Strange. They've all got their merits, don't they? They've all got their merits.
Thor.
I like Captain America. I'd be Captain America.
Thor.
Love it. Star-Lord. That would be fun.
Oh, Star-Lord would be fun, you're right. And so would Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man's got too much stress in his life. He's got high school, he's got exams, he's got... Oh, he's a teenager just like learning who he is, mate. It's tough.
Yeah, but I think that's the joy of it, isn't it? Yeah, it would either be Thor or Star-Lord. I'm such a cliche. It's not the most original answer, sorry.
I like Hawkeye. I do. His life looks really cool. He's got a farm.
It does, yeah.
Then he gets hot dogs and they do barbecues on the weekend. Yeah. 2 mustard. I'd eat 2 mustard hot dogs. 3 beautiful kids. Smoking wife.
Mayo on a hot dog.
Exactly.
This is a great scene, this. Really good high stakes scene.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. How about you, Henry? Who would you be? Who would you be?
And don't say me.
Ant-Man would be fun. I don't know.
Ant-Man would be fun.
He's on time.
He's on home arrest a lot of the time.
Yeah. Who would I be? That's a very good point. Happy? What do I want? Do I want adventure or comfort? Because I'm feeling old and tired, man.
Yeah. So are we thinking
Captain America? He gets to go through time, put back the stones, and then gets to live his life out with his love. Captain America.
Okay.
Absolutely be Captain America.
Oh.
Say uncle. Say uncle.
When Captain America learned to fight in the MCU,
yeah,
or did he not really need to learn to fight because he's so strong?
No, you need to learn to fight. Like that's a good point. He got strong, but that doesn't necessarily mean you know how to fight.
No, I know, but he's also incredibly agile and incredibly in control of his physical form.
Yeah.
So maybe you just know what you want your body to do and your body can do it. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because it also is reactions are so quick.
Yeah. Okay, Henry said I would 100% be Iron Man so I could just send over one of my suits when I can't be bothered to walk. That's the hero attitude, Henry. That's what we're looking for here. Fair enough, though.
I don't believe...
He looks like he's got a great life. So
I don't believe. I'll say I know they cut away from it, but I don't believe for a second that Falcon could beat Crossbones in a fist fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't believe it. Not from what we've seen so far in this film.
Okay, not from what we've seen so far in this film, no. But he doesn't beat him. He runs away from him in the end. Henry, if you've got Disney Plus, watch some of the Iron Man deleted scenes. That guy parties like a motherfucker, especially from Iron Man 1 or 2. There's some scenes there where he is just... he's just drowning in pussy. And before he has to go away to take a call or do something heroic. So I think you might have picked a good one there. Yeah. Iron Man, especially before Disney took over, the guy was living it up large.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here's the X-Men 2 Cerebro.
Yeah, right.
Targeting.
Graphic. They're like, oh, just use it. Just
do the same thing again. Do the same thing again.
Did we just see Stark Tower there?
Yeah.
I never noticed that before. That's cool.
Yeah, there's someone in there.
You should have gone on one rather than after one.
Mm. Oh, the helicarriers targeting themselves.
What?
What? I like it when movies make it very easy for us to understand. Put this disc in here.
Yeah.
These floating fortresses. And where are these things going to land?
Yeah, John, I was just thinking that.
Henry Smith says, I reckon Michael B. Jordan could play young Falcon. Absolutely. I'd buy that. I would also argue that Anthony Mackie could play young Falcon as well.
Kev says he'd be Thanos.
You know what, Kev? After having played you in Red Alert, I believe you. I believe you 100%.
Yeah, you
would be Thanos.
It's like no one's business, mate.
By the way, Gary and I have been rediscovering Red Alert online, and we played...
Rediscovering.
Kev, who's watching as well and commenting, we played him over the weekend. That guy is a military strategist and savant. He smashed us. Beforehand,
we were talking to each other, like Harv and I, and we were saying, right, let's take it easy on people. We've played this a few times now. So let's just... And then we were like, oh, what were we even on about? Yeah. We got annihilated.
Yeah, so this Thursday night, we're going to be taking Kev on again in a Red Alert free-for-all, and tune in to see Gary and I flail about. Flail.
Yeah, that'll be Thursday at 8:30. The super nerdy, geeky, fun time hour of power nerd show.
That's right. Check it out. God, I've got to pee again. I'm getting right back. Yeah, I do.
Comes crashing down. What's it even falling into there? Is that the ocean? River? They said in Washington. Does Washington have a river? Yeah, I'm sure you can lift it up, Buck. I remember reading a thing years ago about comic books. And it's been about 20 years ago, to turn of the century. And it said there are 3 people who should never be brought back to life from the comic books. And one was Uncle Ben from Spider-Man. The other was Jason Todd from Batman. And the third was Bucky from Captain America. And since then, 2 of those have been brought back. Obviously, Jason Todd is the Red Hood, and Bucky is Winter Soldier, and they both happened around about the same time, which must have been what, like 2007, something like that, when they came back in the comic books. And it would be terrible if Uncle Ben ever came back. I don't think that's really. They were so definitive of the character choices that developed for the protagonists of the comic books. I mean, it's interesting, but it's a bit clickbaity, isn't it? I don't know if it was necessarily the right thing to do.
What are you looking at? What are you talking about?
I was talking about characters that, about 20 years ago, I read an article about characters that should never be brought back to life.
Oh, yeah.
And there were 3, and it was Uncle Ben, Bucky Barnes, and Jason Todd.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously 2 of those have been since.
Henry Smith says on Facebook, have you guys watched it? No, we haven't. Short answer. We did
I have loved it.
We did a poll on Facebook saying that if we got to 50 likes or 50 votes or something, that we would watch it together and live stream it or something. Because I'm a pussy when it comes to scary movies. And it got to 50 exactly. I think we said if it got over. I think we said if it got over 50 from my recollection. So it just got to 50. So we're not going to watch it. We're not going to watch it.
Also, I want us to do that. Well, I don't just throw that away, Cap. I want to do that when Harv and I can be in the same room, because I think it's about creating the right atmosphere.
I would.
And obviously with social distancing.
Perhaps a second metal bionic arm punches in the face.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm with you to the end of the line. That's what they said when they were friends in Brooklyn. Oh, Bucky, you're so conflicted. Oh, shit.
He spends a lot of time just falling into water from great heights in this film.
Captain America falling into water.
Mate, I watched this documentary the other day that you would hate.
What was that?
I mentioned it. It's about a guy climbing El Capitano or something like that in Yosemite.
Free Solo? Is it called Free Solo? Yeah, I watched it. Jesus Christ.
Seriously, because I know you hate heights. I was thinking about you the whole time. I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe that. I didn't like watching it at all. I was so impressed, so proud, so impressed. Hated watching it.
There were times I was watching it and I was making myself not look away from the screen. So I was like, no, embrace this. It was making me uncomfortable. It was making my stomach go.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he's actually doing it. The least you could do is watch him do it.
I like how there's some medical specialists on there. We actually think he's lacking the gene that makes him scared.
Yeah.
For his own life.
Your brain doesn't work.
Yeah. I like this shot here. Just Captain America just washed up on the bank there while Winter Soldier walks away. It's so loaded. They're friends, but they're not. They're at different times. He's the only one that can understand what he's going through. Oh, it's so loaded. Oh, this is a nice bit here. When he wakes up on your left.
Oh, yeah.
And he's playing Marvin Gaye's Trouble Man, which he recommended at the top of the film.
Oh.
And an iPod Cradle from 27 years ago.
Yeah.
There he is. Captain America can be hurt. There he is, in a bed, recovering.
He's got stitches.
Yeah. On your left.
It doesn't scar though.
Henry Smith asks, what's your favourite part of Guardians of the Galaxy?
All of it.
It's all pretty sweet.
Chris.
Colby Smulders smouldering all over that room. Sorry, what was your favourite bit?
Star-Lord topless.
That's pretty sweet.
He looks awesome.
I think the end, from where Star-Lord does the dance-off, it's like, we're having a dance-off, bro. From that bit to when they're all holding the Power Stone together, That bit, I was on the edge of my seat in the theatres.
Yeah.
I'm distracting you, you big turd blossom, to them all holding the Power Stone. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, that's what did it for me. That's what got me all tingly down in the fields. And here's Black Widow just telling the powers of the world to go fuck themselves before Civil War.
Familiar.
There we go. I like her face. It's like, yeah, ask me anything. I'm not going to tell you anything you want. Why is she the one fronting this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not going to put any of us in prison. Not this movie. Give it one more, Captain America movie.
Yeah.
I like this. Nick Fury. Oh, take it off. Put those on. Get rid of your trail there, Fury. But got a gangster shot coming up right very, very soon. Cameras, Black Widow. Cameras. Paparazzi.
You smirk.
Yeah, here we go. Fury looking gangster. If that is Nick Fury, could be a Skrull. We don't know.
Good point. Could be a Skrull.
We don't know. Could be one of those Skrulls, mate.
Those Australian Skrulls.
Skrulls.
Oh, 71-year-old Samuel L. Jackson.
Henry Smith asks, what films are you doing in the most recent Marvelous? We're doing all the ones up until Endgame. Up until Endgame.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. So just like, they keep making the movies, we keep adding skits
in. Infinity Saga.
Yeah. That's what we're up to. And our Endgame sketch is one of our most fun to do, I think, by the time we get to it. I really like doing it. Here we go on the gravestone. Path of the Righteous Man. Nick Fury, Nicholas J. What a beautiful graveyard.
Yeah. I don't like his leather jacket there.
No.
It's like a snake skin.
It looks like a crocodile hunter.
Yeah.
Where's the blue one? Captain America, put the blue one out again. That was the one. Here's a file I found. It looks incredibly new. It's about your friend from ages ago. Sharon Carter. She's a good friend of Black Widow. All through this movie, she's like, you know what? I just want you to get laid. All these little off conversations.
She's like, a proper...
Yeah. What about this girl? What about this girl? What about this girl? Yeah. Just like, fuck someone. I can't deal with you anymore until you get laid.
Both the people in this scene are wing people to count.
Absolutely. I used to be a good wingman back in the day. I used to be a good wingman. Like, if a friend was like, I want to go talk to that girl, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to find some buy-in. I'm going to find something to talk about. And then, you come in, sort it out. For myself, terrible. Yeah. Someone else, I thought I was a good wingman. I love that.
Right, guys.
I love that shot.
That's the end of the film.
That's the end of the film. Of course, we've got the post-credit scene to come up. Two of them, in fact.
As always.
I love this post-credits, these credits, these stylistic black and white credits. They look great.
Yeah, they do look really good, actually.
Yeah, they do.
So we're thinking, don't forget about, Far Cry Lego. Just don't forget about the post-credit scene. I know. We have done in the past.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, sir. This is not our first rodeo.
So we're thinking... Rise of Skywalker next week.
Rise of Skywalker. It's just come out on Disney+. If you would watch that, again, let us know in the comments. That's what we're thinking about doing.
There'd be a lot to talk about. I reckon we should get either Tom or Matt or both of them back on.
That would be good. We've got some friends in the Noise Next Door who are very nerdy, very funny guys from
massive
the UK.
Star Wars fans.
Yeah, what a great graphic that was. Guys that are very nerdy, geeky, funny guys from the UK's premier improv corporate troupe, the Noise Next Door. we could get one of them on to talk about Rise of Skywalker as well. This Thursday, in 2 nights' time, Gary and I will be red alerting again, taking it back, old school, real-time strategy, live video gaming, streaming out. You'll be able to see Gary's screen, you'll be able to see my screen. We will be playing our nemesis, Kev. And it's not often I get to say I have a nemesis, but Kev floored us both. And we will be taking him on in a free-for-all.
Kev actually just said in comments, he said, since Kev actually spent life with Peggy, could Sharon Carter plot twist be his daughter?
Oh!
That would be grim.
That would be grim. It would be a bit Star Wars, wouldn't it? It would be a bit Star Wars. Here we go. So the next film in the MCU after this was actually Guardians of the Galaxy. But this post-credit scene is leading into Age of Ultron. And we see that Hydra have the scepter with the Mind Stone in it.
Yeah.
And this was a nice little workaround for the MCU to have Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, because they were like, oh no, they've got their powers from the Mind Stone here. They're not mutants like in the original incarnation.
Like they should be.
Yeah, they've got their powers from elsewhere. By the way, when Hulk was like, after he snapped in Endgame and he was telling Cap, I tried to bring Nat back, I really did, but I couldn't, because, you know, Soul Stone swap can't be undone. I wonder if, like, Wanda had wandered in and gone, what about my brother? Could you bring him back? He'd be like, oh shit. Yeah.
Kick-ass?
I totally forgot. Kick-ass guy, yeah. Henry Smith said, what day are you going to do the Rise of Skywalker watch along? Next week. Tuesday. So this time
8:30.
Next week. 8:30. We'll be doing that. 1 week's time. Post-credit scene done.
Back when she had an accent.
She had accent back in this time.
Is that the only? That's the only post-credit scene.
No, there is one other little tiny one, but it's nothing big. I've just shown you the still up on the feed here. It's where Winter Soldier goes to the museum as well, and sees his display where it tells him about who he is.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's not wait for that.
We don't need to wait for that.
You guys are more than welcome to keep watching, obviously.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't think we need to.
Yeah. Guys, thank you very much for watching the film with us. I hope you enjoyed that. There's a little Ko-fi logo down there. Gary's pointing at it right now. Other side. There you go. If you guys enjoy what we do, please feel free to drop us a little donation. We'd be very appreciative. Think about it this way. If you had fun, would you buy us a drink? If we were at a pub, would you buy us a drink? You can use this little Ko-fi thing here to buy us a drink virtually.
This is cheaper.
It's cheaper
than a London pint. That's for sure.
Great.
Not necessarily than a Wetherspoons pint.
Yeah. Otherwise, guys, we've really appreciated all your comments, your feedback, your interaction. Love it.
Yeah, love it, guys.
We do love every time that you guys comment and ask a question. It makes us feel involved and that we're all just having a good time. Like I said, Tuesday nights, we do our watch-along. So jump into our socials at JUL Comedy to find out what we're going to be up to. Next Tuesday is going to be Rise of Skywalker. And this Thursday night, Gary and I and Kev are going to be playing Red Alert live out on this channel.
Very nerdy things, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so if you like your real-time strategies from the 90s, tune into that and watch us flail about trying to be military strategists, which we are definitely not. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Keep safe. We'll catch you later, guys.
You are the Buckies to our Caps.
Damn right, guys. We love you 3000, and we would fight for you if you'd been brainwashed by the Soviets.
We would catch you if you jumped off of a Triskelion.
We would recruit you if all you had were metallic wings.
We would steal a costume off you if you were a mannequin in a museum.
All right, guys. Take it easy. See you later.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.